Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on the time zone from wherever you're watching us from. Here is Mom Essy Kitchen and More, and you're welcome to another great episode of Mom Essy Kitchen and More. And today we are making a great recipe, a delicious recipe, a recipe that is going to impress you in this Xmas season. And please, before we dive into this recipe, I want to use this opportunity to welcome the first timers on my channel. So please, if today is the first time you're noticing my channel, or you are just waka passing and you observe this authentic delicious delicacy channel, or somebody told you about Mom Essy Kitchen and More, you are highly welcome. And please make yourself very comfortable by hitting that subscription button and the notification bell. That is that small bell by the subscription button. Remember to notify it for all so that you'll be the first to be alerted as soon as I upload new videos. For my old and returning subscribers, you all are welcome. I appreciate all your praises and thanks for always coming to watch my videos. And so people, today we are making a great recipe, a recipe that is going to be very great in this winter and Xmas season. Did I say Xmas season? Yes, so Xmas season is already at the corner. I can see some people putting up their Christmas trees. I can see some people decorating their house with all the Christmas lights. All of these are just pointing to us, telling us that we are already in the festive period. Yay! So I want to say Merry Christmas and Happy New Year in advance. So people, today let us make a great recipe that will give us a very good stimulant in this winter period, because it's a cold season. Remember, in my last episode I made chicken pepper soup, and today we are diving into the sea. We are making fish pepper soup as it hot. So if you want to see how this recipe was prepared from the beginning to the end, I have a canned advice for you. Sit down in your couch, cross your legs, or eyes on the screen, because right about now I'll be taking you straight to the ingredients right after this intro. Don't touch the dial. Welcome back. So you can see the fish we caught from the sea, the catfish, yes. And here is the stimulant, the yellow scotch bonnet pepper as it hurt. You can see that is salt to take. And here you can see the finely blended crayfish and seasoning cubes. That is what we are going to be using as well. Here we have the pepper soup spice, the mixed pepper soup spice. Oh boy. So also we have those dried scent leaves already soaked in hot water, and also this is our vinegar for purity or purification in washing the fishes. Also here we have our red and white onions. Also in this pot I have my pepper soup flavor stick here, and now let's start cutting the fish. You can see I am cutting those fish according to my choice and desire, and that is how you can see me doing that. I'll be bringing the bowl and I'll be pouring in hot water into this bowl, and I will put inwards the vinegar. Vinegar is like putting Dettol inside water to bathe. For what? To disinfect that water. And that is what we are doing. We are going to be washing this fish with hot water and vinegar for purification purpose. And this, you will see why I use vinegar. It's gonna clean this fish like magic. Keep watching. Can see that all the fishes are now sitting in the water and the vinegar. Now I'm pouring all of this out. Look at how that water is looking. Can you see the fish is becoming whiter? Yes, that is because of the vinegar and hot water. This is to show you that the fish has been finely washed. So right now I am putting in the fish into the pot 1 by 1, 2 by 2, according to the size of my pot. So I'll be adding in what? My pepper soup spice. If you have watched me to this time and you haven't shared me out, please help me share Mom Essy Kitchen and More out, even as I've just added in the salt for taste purpose. And now you can also see me adding in the yellow scotch bonnet pepper. That is the hot ingredients here. And now the seasoning cubes, everything into one pot, and we will allow this to cook when we add in our water. But first I added in half of the crayfish. Do you know why? I'll be using the rest towards the end, and also I'll be sprinkling in onions, the minced white and red onions into the pot, but not all. I'll be reserving some for later use. So you will see all of these as we proceed. Now you can see me doing what? Pouring in the cold water, not hot water this time, because this thing has to cook from the ground, and that is it. So you can see how this is being done. Now I am going to just take gradually to make sure that everything is well balanced in the pot. Keep watching as I cover the pot, and then let this cook while we proceed to cook our rice. I'm serving this recipe with white rice and agidi, so keep watching even as I'm just adding in the oil. If you watch my other video, the pepper soup, that's the chicken pepper soup, you will see how I boiled my rice. It's still the same method I'm using here. I'm actually going to toast the rice and then later pour in hot water. I'll also be adding in salt, and then I will allow this to cook. The purpose of this toasting of rice is to avoid the water of the rice to spill over the pot's lid, and that is all. Now hot water has been added, and I will be covering this. But please, another tip here for you: make sure you bring down every rice at the corners of the pot so that everything cooks down well. So I have just opened up the pot of the pepper soup, and I'll be adding in what? That remaining onions and the dried scent leaves which has been soaked in hot water, and also that remaining crayfish. You can see what this was meant for, just to retain freshness and the crayfish taste towards the end of the cooking. So I have just tasted, and what is the result? A thumbs up. Please right now give me my thumbs up, because I deserve it in this one. So you can see how I shake that pot to avoid the fish from scattering. That is a tip you have to pull down with your pen and paper for next time purpose. So you can see I'm just going to leave this to simmer. I'm showing you the fishes that they are not scattered even after shaking it. Okay, this is ready, and now let's concentrate on the rice. You can see what I said about the rice. No water spilled over the cover of the pot. Here I'm trying to control the water in the rice, and I can see this rice is ready. Let us dish out. Oh my god, I am dishing out the rice. Look at how that rice is standing. That is also part of it, because we toasted the rice. Look at my butter plate which contained the agidi, and look at how the agidi is. I will be making a video to show you how I made this agidi in the bowl. So keep watching and keep looking forward to that recipe. Look at everything standing in the plate: the headmaster, the students, and the followers. So people, on a good and pleasant note, I have eaten a bit off camera, and I'm just showing you what it looks like. So it will be a great pleasure to see your beautiful faces in the next episode of Mom Essy Kitchen and More. Thanks for watching, and remember, I love you all, but God loves you more. Bye bye.